Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Coffee Talks. Well, Coffee Talk. Yeah. I always say Coffee Talks. I always thought it was Talks. It sounds better to me, Coffee Talk, not Coffee Talk. I don't know. Let's jump right back into it, shall we, though? I still want to know what this story. No clue. But if you don't remember, we met a nice werewolf in the last episode. In case you're wondering who that character is. Sorry if I sound a bit stuffed up. Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Wanna check? Okay. Wait. Okay. The Evening Whispers. Coachella 2020 do's and don't. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. It was like federal immigration restriction something. I forget. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depiction of werewolves in their latest box office hit. Why don't we start the day? But before we do anything, happily ever after. Sorry, happily ever after, part 2 by Freya Fatima. It doesn't happen the next time Romeo and Juliet meet. When Romeo sees her, he knows something isn't right. After that, each time he sees her, he feels uncomfortable, almost afraid. Our hero isn't scared of much, but he can't explain how she makes him feel. As though she's surrounded by a fierce, powerful aura that's keeping him from approaching. It takes a few days for whatever it is to fade. When that sense of danger finally eases up, Romeo finds he has the courage to approach her. Fittingly, he waits until the end of the night class when both of them are ready to go home. Hey Jules, are you heading back? Let me drive you home. No, it's fine. I'll call for an Uber. I have something I need to tell you though. Her expression quickly changes to one Romeo's never seen before. An uncomfortable looking mixture between happy, sad, and angry. He finds he doesn't know what to call it. She peers at him. What's it about? It's about, the thing I told you a few months ago. The slight smile he saw when he first confessed his feeling turns to her. Okay, let's go for a drive. I know a good place to talk. Juliet directs Romeo sporadically, and they chat normally to fill the intervening time until they reach what she reveals by their destination. A large, dark, empty park. One, this is really, really cool of her. And two, this could be a murder story. Huh. I didn't know there was a park around here. You know nothing, Romeo. Hey, what? You said you don't read or watch Game of Thrones. She side-eyes him. It's all over the internet, my dude. Good point. Well made. I still haven't really seen that series. Our heroes climb over the locked gate and meander slowly along the paths until they find a bench. An unspoken decision has them both sit down at the same time. By this point, it's close to midnight. The drive has been long and he'd driven slower than usual to stretch out their time together. The sky is bright with their stars, while the full moon hangs heavy on the horizon. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green, growing things, and far distant clouds, tease them with the idea of rain. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green, growing things, and far distant clouds tease them with the idea of rain. Before morning. It's just not how I thought this sentence would be going. It is, Romeo feels, perfect. As though God had created it, especially for them and this moment. So, says Juliet, lowering her gaze from the milky splash of stars above them meet his eyes. What do you want to talk to me about? And Romeo thinks, what the hell? And jumps right in. I told you I liked you. Do you remember? Yes. It was a lie. Her eyes narrow. What do you mean? Oh, careful, dear Romeo. You should not play with a woman's heart. I still like you. I never stopped liking you. And every day I like you more, and I don't think I could go another day without telling you how I feel. Oh, I know. His jaw snaps shut and he blinks rapidly. This is not what he thought she would say. What? Is it that obvious? No, but it was kind of an easy to get. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. And you know, when I first told you how I felt, I thought it would help me clear my head. I wanted it to. Since then, it's haunted me. Why did I want that? I think of you and I want to see you. I see you and I want to talk to you. He continues laying bare all the things he's been thinking about these past few weeks, culminating in an impassioned plea. I know this probably won't end well, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. Juliet takes his hand and squeezes it. Feels the tremble in his fingers. Says nothing about it. Romeo, I like you. She begins, and his heart near bursts. I like you a lot. Not only as a friend, but you know what? With our backgrounds and our families, it's possible for us to be together. I know that, Juliet. I know. I know, but I really like spending time with you. Whenever I talk to you, I feel so happy, so scared. Why would you feel scared? Because I don't want to say anything that will make you think less of me. I want to look perfect in front of you, even though whenever we're together, it feels like I could show you all my imperfections. Hey, nobody's perfect. They sit quietly for a moment, still holding hands. Romeo stares at their intertwined fingers, while Juliet watches the breeze ripple through the trees. It still feels weird. Huron. I don't know why I can't think of how this is pronounced. Huron. I'm gonna go with hero because I swear I know this word and it just can't not come to mind. Our hero muses, almost to herself. Oh no, you're talking about the. Oh. Huh. It still feels weird. You told me that you liked me, and I thought it never really were. And then you said the same thing, or the same, and I was disappointed somehow. Now here you are telling me to forget about the rules, and I'm the one saying they're important. Oh, tell me about it. I don't even know where this is all coming from. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like. And please don't get me started on the fact that your favorite book is the single worst thing I've ever read. You mean The Secret? Yes, oh god, please, let's not talk about it, okay? She tilts her head back and laughs, and Romeo remembers that he used to hate sound a long time ago. Okay, let's not talk about it. But if you know that a relationship won't go well, why do you keep telling me how you feel? Why don't you just try to forget me? Honey, if it was that easy, I think a lot of guys would be doing it. It's not. I've tried, he says, squeezing her hand gently. But every conversation with you is enough to make me remember that you mean so much to me. You don't listen to Explosions in the Sky, which I'm, again, pretty sure is one of the songs. Just like in an earlier article. I swear it is. But you're what I think of whenever I do. You don't play video games as much as me, but you're on my team, so that's what I want. What I want the most whenever I play a multiplayer game. We pray to different gods, but your face is the one that appears whenever I pray for a good future. This is really sweet. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the same song that was referenced earlier. Thinking about it, I think Fatima references the same song in her stories. Juliet doesn't say anything. She just looks into his eyes while listening to everything he's been keeping in his head. his heart for a long time. Before this, I've always thought that when I fell in love with someone, be a person that I wanted to grow old with. Do I want to grow old with you? No, I don't want to do that. But I do want to be with you, here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo. In an infinite loop of this exact hour, forever? Hell yeah, I do. Neither Romeo nor Juliet speak for some time after that. They just keep staring at each other. I don't know what it is, but they surely feel something strange. Something magical. It's happening between them now. A delicate thing which twists in the air around them, young and oh so fragile. Do you love me? Juliet asks quietly. Not sure, Romeo answers. But if it's not love, then I don't know what it is. But if it is love, why don't you want to grow old with me? Because it is just love. What? I really need to read these stories out and then comment afterwards, because it breaks the immersion, but I'm confused. This is like when I listen to my audiobooks or read books, it's like, huh. I think he just means it's just love. It's not like, I don't quite understand that. I mean, I do and don't. It's like I can't explain it, but I understand it. That's really weird. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you, says Juliet. Right at this moment, Romeo feels joy in his heart, a tsunami of happiness sweeping through his body, destroying all the baggage that's been messing with his head and heart for so many months. But then reality hits, as suddenly as the joy. Everything happens in a single instant. In just one moment, Romeo feels the greatest happiness and the greatest sadness he's ever felt in his life. I want to know who said, okay. Hey, I might not be worth you sacrificing everything, especially your family. But if love is really that special, then maybe it will give us another chance to be together. Even though maybe it can only happen in another life, when we are both cats, says Romeo. Did you just quote Vanilla Sky M? I can't believe you did that. That's hilarious that you said that. You know I hate that movie. It's a great movie. How the hell did I manage to fall in love with you again? Both of them start to laugh together, continuing until all the laughter drains into simple smiles. A simple, beautiful curve on their lips that shows a deeper meaning. Only for the two of them. I love you, says Romeo. I love you too. Okay, answers Juliet. They sit closer now while holding hands. Juliet puts her head on Romeo's shoulder. Is it worth it? She asked. For now, right at this moment, it's totally worth it. But whenever that feeling will last, time goes by, and more people find out about it, I don't know. Juliet sighs quietly. Life sucks sometimes. Life sucks most of the time. That's why I want to make this moment last forever. If that's even possible. Possible if we believe it. Is that what your weird book taught you? Laughs Romeo. Shut up. Juliet answers and pinches his hand. They stay silent again for a while. Hey, kiss me. The words come from Juliet. Romeo doesn't really know how to react to that. Why? He asked. I've heard people say that a kiss is a magical thing. It could stop time or take you in the future in an instant. I've heard that story. I always thought it was silly though. The situation we're stuck in is pretty silly. Good point, he allows. Well made. Did he say that a lot in the last chapter? So they stare at each other as they lean in and close their eyes. When their lips touch for the first time, it's the strangest sensation either of them have ever felt. Everything feels so magical. It feels as if time has stopped, only for them. As if they're in an infinite loop of that exact moment. To be continued. There's a part 3? I played this game before and I don't remember there being a part 3. I'm looking forward to that. Alright. Let's check. I swear. They made it. There's no way they took it out, did they? I swear there was that song in it. Alright. Time to get to work. Welcome, Freya! Hey, night. Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today. You always put a smile on my face. And it's all thanks to you. What did I do? Finally got a good night's sleep last night. I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. And you really needed that. I know. But I had the deadline coming, and I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. Excuse me? A bit too much, I guess. So how's it going now? You won't believe it. I probably will. When I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap, like I've been writing recently. That's why taking a break is important. Especially when it comes to, I think, anything that has to do with art. Mainly I guess, in a broader spectrum, anything that has passion, you need to take a break from sometime. Your passion, I would love to say your passion is an infinite power, and well, in a sense, I think it is. You can diminish that power greatly if you keep burning all the time and don't give any time to refuel from it. So, sometimes take a break from what you're passionate about. Even if it's just for a couple minutes or a couple hours, or if you don't pick it up for a couple years, just take a break. Hit it again the next time and see how far you get, or what accomplishments you make. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. Oops. I already did that. So what's your plan now? Now? As in, right at this moment? I plan to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. Seeing that face is such a cheery thing. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop. That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of the place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But look, a customer. See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't you worry about me. Gala! Oh. It's good to see you, Gala. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is pushing it a bit. Freya. Night. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. That window? Why don't you buy something for the lady? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No? It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little. A man of honor. Alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Non-espresso, mind you. I think with a little less of the kick. You know, how to make sugar and spice. The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. Do I know how to make sugar and spice? Let's find out. With cinnamon. No, I don't. Just taking a shot in the dark here. I doubt it. Is it milk? Milk, coffee, milk, cinnamon? Wouldn't surprise me. I don't know why I would think milk would be the sugar, but I'm not letting this go. I will look it up, but I want to give it a couple of shots first. If that was that, then... Wait. I really want to say that it's honey. So one way I look at this is, so if we look at cinnamon, this is the picture for most of the cinnamon drinks. So obviously it involves cinnamon, plus we just got that hint. Now this stick is the same as that one, I'm pretty sure. It looks like it's honey. But I don't think it's honey. What if we did coffee, cinnamon? That's way too much. It's probably that. Is that any different? Or what? 464? There's no way that it's two different drinks if it's the same stuff, right? Is that how this works? See that there was the Sprite. You could see stick. Yeah, let's try. Oh, not that one. It could be double cinnamon. Or double coffee. I think we already did double coffee though. Let's do double cinnamon. Maybe that'll do it. No. Alright, I'm looking this up. I'm not letting it go. I'm so close. I'm not letting this go. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, you've got to be. Even though, so I don't understand quite how the drink system works. This is, I'm pretty sure, what I did. If I went the first way I was gonna go, with the honey first. Are you serious? Oh, of course. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Cal. So much. Are you sure there's nothing I could do for you? You don't have to do anything, Cal. It's fine. Just keep showing back up. Your friendly face I love to see. I really hope you're in chapter 2. I don't know. Or episode 2, whatever it's called. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? Oop, not a minute. The hospital was really packed yesterday. For that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that a replacement government issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stalls. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative. Wow. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation room. That bad, huh? Yeah. To the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why, at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have to ask a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't. So I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area. I managed to force myself to come to your place. Ella, excuse me for asking. Yes? But you didn't hurt anyway on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt. As long as I have something to direct my fury toward. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around. Or worst case, hurting myself. That explains why you have all the scratches and stuff. Oh. Gala, you were such a mystery and yet such a sad and awesome person. Like, you're such a sad case, but at the same time, you're such an amazing guy. Like, come on. This man, he reminds me, especially a lot right now, of a character in the book I'm reading. He reminds me a lot of a guy who's mentally mad. So some days he loses control, and other days he's lucid. But when he loses control, he always, like, it's just praying that he didn't hurt anyone. Because his whole thing is, while he's super powerful and whatnot, he tries to help people by killing evil things in this forest. And meanwhile, prays that he doesn't hurt anyone while he is mad, because he knows that it is a chance. As far as I know, he hasn't killed anyone. So, that's a plus. And just like Gala here, I think he has enough control not to hurt anyone. For the most part. That's not important. The important part is Gala's awesome. Despite all that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I could do to pay back, if there's anything I could do to, please, don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Oh wait. See, your patronage is payment to them. Seeing that there is a good person in this world, seeing yet another good person is payment enough to me. Sure. What are you having? The same as yesterday. The gala drink, it's milk-based, right? Sugar, spice, and natural bliss in a cup. We are missing what? 2, 4, 5, 6 drinks? I might do them all on whatever the extra mode is, just to get through them so that I have all of them. mainly so I can, because I think there's probably an achievement for it. It's tea. Unfortunately, I looked at a lot of that. I meant to see what the base ingredient was and was gonna see if I could figure out the rest, but it's too late. Because yesterday I pulled it out of the blue. Today I had trouble. Here's your special brew. Thank you. It'd be really funny if you don't give him the brew. Gala, do we have you maxed out? No, we do. It's Georgie and Rachel that we need. That drink that saved. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you could be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm gonna stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective the remedy is. Phew. Hide? Wait, let me guess based on... I closed my eyes, so I don't know. It's not Myrtle. It's not Aqua. It's not Neil. It's not Bailey's, I don't think. Can't be Lua. It could be Bailey's or Lua, but I really want to say it was Hyde. I feel like Hyde has a lighter footstep than that. My final guess is Bailey's. Okay. Let's see if I'm right. I don't think I'm right based on that impression. What the? Ah, it was Rachel. Rachel, I'm sorry I forgot about you. You also look very upset. Rachel, what's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, a cafe latte, please. You're very kind. You're like, I thought I was this. Like, you're a little annoyed right now, a little irritated, probably more than a little bit, but yet you were still nice enough to be just so kind. It's very sweet of you. I don't know what to draw. I got a crazy idea. I don't think it'll work, but we'll see if it works. I don't... Wait, it might actually work. You know, some people tell me how nice having customers with manners is. And I'm like, it's you know, I think it's just common courtesy, but playing this game makes me have that appreciation of just like, even if someone's upset, they're still nice enough to come in and say please and be polite because you're not the cause of it. No, I'm messing things up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm messing things up. Ooh, wait. Yeah? I'm not just saying things and acting like I actually see something here. The problem is, I want to cut a line right here. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I was gonna try and recreate. Maybe? Wait. No! Really? You can do that? And I didn't know this entire time? What? Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I'm not the brightest, if you didn't already know. I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do. Alright, I got a different idea. It's a bit of a weirder one. We'll see if I can do it. Bear with me. I thought the etch meant, or the invert was only to the etching. You know, I've seen the community posts and seen like some really elegant things. Honestly, I'm not too ashamed of this. While it's supposed to be somewhat of a flower, and while it looks kind of bad, there's a bit of a beauty to it. This almost looks like the petals are like curving or like wrinkling up, as if it's trying to close back up or something. I don't know. That's kind of how I'm interpreting it, and in my mind, it actually looks better than what someone probably would normally say about it. Your coffee latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get back page? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just gonna wish me luck. I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. I don't think that's true. I don't think anyone ever really does know fully all the time. Maybe you're good enough to live a life, but I don't think anyone truly ever knows what's good or bad for them, even at the end of their life. But the trick is you pass on what you know to other people, and then they won't make those mistakes, and then they can know a bit more. And maybe one day we could get to someone living a life where they know exactly what's good and bad, but at the same time, I think that's kind of an impossible thing to manage, because everyone's different. I don't know. That's just my thought. That's my philosophical thoughts, as I constantly have constant spewing what's on my mind. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. Still allowed in the festival area. Saw him in the crowd. Did the concert go well at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually, no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there was thousands of people in the audience during my section. Nice. So you don't need it to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. Then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There was almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I'd say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages. at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to a party without a guardian? Yeah? Yeah, she's 18. I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's always the best idea, but she's 18. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager, and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you could do that by using his name, but I don't think you should do that with you. Why? I'm gonna... No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. I just not realized, I think this is the little music player. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What story? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. Or... I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties. But inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far. Okay, Meow. Get this man a drink. What the hell? Oh no. Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Like, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. I can't do your voice, sir. I can't do what you're cat. Hard enough with me while you're a normal person. Just milk. I kind of want to trash it and see if there's anything better, but I'm going to listen to Rachel. Here. Dang! He cleaned up my counter like it was nothing. Oh, Rachel, cool. 3 things. I'll have my family, cats, milk, and you. Oh, so sweet. What am I doing with my life? I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13. And I'm not stopping now. Alright. Georgie's the only one we're missing. Thank you. Yeah, please hold on. Someone help me call an ambulance, please? They're on their way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert person. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Gally, you're so kind. Oh boy. It's really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place? Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. That is kind of... I mean, I see it as a kind of nice thing, kind of sweet thing. And you're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Wow, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? I kind of understand. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic. But I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end to yet another... I want to say it's another wonderful night, because it was, but also kind of sad night on a dreary note of coffee talk. But I do hope you enjoy. I hope you will be with me for what we have. I think 3 days left. We'll find out in the next episode, or some of you guys probably already know. But until then, I do hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, year, month, second, hour, minute, millennia, year, week, probably week, generation, era. What's the word? Why can't I think of it? Decade, century, whatever it be. Uh, yes, I am aware my schedule's still a bit wonky. Still going back into things, trying to. I'm figuring some things out on my scheduling. I've been starting some new things, and everything's been mixing up. So scheduling will probably look the same, but I'm trying to see how I feel about my old scheduling and if I want to change it at all. So just bear with me. I will still try and get content to you, at least one video. At least. If I'm feeling like I should post something. If I don't feel like I should post anything, I'm not going to. I don't want to give you guys poor stuff. I know I think at the last episode I said at the start and this one's at the end. And then in the next one it's gonna be like right in the middle. Yeah. I'm just still getting back into the swing of things again. Change is an interesting thing. Yeah. Definitely making me change my scheduling for you right now. But without any more of that, I hope you have all enjoyed. And please, as if you didn't listen to any of my other episodes, but you're listening to this one, please do take it. Bye.